the YouTubes and the Twitches. That's what we're looking
Oh
at
yeah, got the
streaming
connected.
consistently, I think. Anyway, so can pop in here.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited to share what I've been working on. I just tried to push another change to kind of see if this would work and it'd be a
Yeah.
cool way to present it. Let me see.
Do
Uh,
it.
yeah, I'm excited, bro. Like the conversation yesterday was really fun. Undivided attention. Soul definitely needs to get on. I would love
Yes.
to watch that. I popped in
Yes.
very briefly
Tell her.
for Kelly's stream today, which was cool. And then popping into the Wave Wars stream whenever I do pop in there is really exciting at night now too. So yeah, it's a big streaming era, and excited to kind of see how everyone grows in their own respects, because it was cool to hear more about and thinking about like the templates for different things for streaming to make it more like a production. Those are things that I've been
Yeah.
thinking about for a bit, but yeah, I'm excited. Like I downloaded this thing paperclip last night and put it in the same repo as my Zao OS uh, coding project I've been working on for the last 5 or 6 days. And
Hey.
it's been a really cool experience for me to also have like some autonomous agents working on the code, not right in Claude Code in the terminal that I'm working with, but in a different platform, like with their own methodology and mentality. So I also, let's see, we're going to have to see if it worked here. But I also wanted to add in a place where you could put in issues that you had with the platform right in the platform, and then it would send it to this paperclip platform to then like go out and fix and put out a request for a merge to merge that to production branch, right? Like to make that fix,
Yeah.
which is pretty
Sick.
cool.
Yeah. No, you cooking. I love it.
Yeah, no. So I'm
Love to
excited.
see it.
I can share what it looks like here,
Yeah,
um,
do it.
like
Let's pull
what
that
the
up.
experience is like for me. But okay, so there's a dashboard with my project here. So my project here is the Zao, and the two agents that work are the CEO main and the founding engineer. So if I want, I
Oh
can
snap.
create an issue and say, let's add in a way for people to turn on and off certain wallets that are connected to be hidden from their profile in the settings. And then, like, I can assign this to
Yeah.
CEO main, and I don't know. So I'm the type of person that copies the title and puts it in the description. I definitely should be more descriptive, but I'm just doing this for an example, right? So I can send that out as an issue, and then it'll kind of work on it there. And this has like a very clean dashboard for that task manager. So we can go back to my issues here, and all the green dots are the things that have been completed. So these are different like fixes that they have done that I have requested. And then like we can see here the bubble's not finished. So like this one's in canceled because I think I you didn't want to do that. So that one's actually complete. And so you
I
can go
I
back
see said
here.
is this the paperclip dashboard or something that you created?
This is the paperclip dashboard. I didn't create this. Yeah, which I'm really liking. But then my goal is to add in like the ability for people in the platform itself to create a new issue to send into here, which would be really fun. Because to
Sick.
be honest with you, my experience until creating this has always been just push everything to the main branch because I've never had enough users to like be a production platform. So
Okay.
really good experience for me to get to where it's creating branches with fixes. And then I in GitHub, like once it creates a branch, I can even show you. I am creating that request to bring that branch that is ahead of main and copy that into the main branch, right? And that's like the proper process you should be taking and testing it out in the testing branch, which I haven't been doing, but this is kind of pushing me and forcing me to do that. So
This is the paperclipai.net. Is that the right? It looks like it.
yeah, so this is just a local instance of it. To be honest with you, I'm just interacting with Claude Code with it, and I just asked it a bunch of questions. So if I go to my GitHub here and I go into the research documents on my GitHub page, I actually did a little bit of looking into it. So I think I thought there was one before this, but it might be in this one. Yeah, here. So there's a bunch of information that it did in research of how it could work well with this. And then I designed the first two people to be set up so that they could help me build this out, essentially just help support in the building of with.
So tell me and chat, like what is the end game for this setup?
Okay.
It's just to help you.
No, well, the end game for the setup and where I think we will be at, if I can figure out where exactly the button is that we could, like a user that is using the platform could find a bug, type in all of the correct information for that bug, put it in as a new issue. The paperclip takes that issue, creates a branch, fixes the issue, and then let's say it's at night when I'm asleep, I wake up and in the morning confirm that that's correct and then push the issue to production, right? So
like a automated version control and bug fixing and
yeah,
that's kind
well,
of fun.
and more like because like ideas as well, right? Like, if we build it out right, where the whole idea with this specific platform, I think, is that you can actually. I'm only using the two agents right now, but the idea is that they each have heartbeats, so that they're off most of the time or idle, so they're not taking up any. They're not active agents. So the idea behind that is you turn them on and off at different times when they're triggered. So I think that can be really powerful because then you can have more powerful specifications and details for your automations and agents, but it doesn't have to take up more bandwidth. But yeah, no, let's go back to the like GitHub thing for you.
So for your workflow, you would just install the GitHub extension in anti-gravity. You can browse your repo files directly from anti-gravity. View from that side. Everything is just mission control, but using incorporated terminology instead of tech terms. Okay.
What did he say? It's kind of
A lot. So specifically kind of telling him how I was using anti-gravity and Cloud Code and all that good stuff, saying I would just install GitHub extension and anti-gravity and browse through the repos in there. Paperclip is just kind of a mission control.
Yeah, exactly. It's just another UI. And like I haven't built out that kind of a UI where it's like helping me with issues. So it's a perfect like ticketing system. So like if we go through like let me go to GitHub and go to like the actual repo for it, right? Like where you can clone specific parts of it if you want, right? It let me shoot.
Let me go ahead and log in a paperclip right now. Let's see. Before I forget.
Okay, so this is the paperclip repository where if you scroll down, you can kind of read the README and kind of read through it. So it's an open source orchestration for 0 human companies. OpenClaw is an employee, Paperclip is the company. So the idea is you define the goal, hire a team, and approve and run. And there you can set specific agents to in like have a token budget as well, so they don't just run in a loop and fully spend a certain amount of uh, your your monthly budget, your monthly token allocation. And so there's a bunch of things here that anyone can read if they want. I've always learned that the best presentation is not to read right off the screen. So anyone can also go to this website, GitHub. I can send it here. But it's definitely been good for me to like add more agentic software because I'm already doing vibe coding, so I may as well add in as many additional checks and test benches as I can along the way to ensure that it actually works the way I intend for it to work. Even if there is a little bit of extra code and extraneous tech debt, if it works the way it needs to work and is in the specification that I like need it to be in, we can always start sending agents after it to audit through the code and figure out ways to optimize it, right? But yeah, dude,
I'm distracted.
cool. Like, I'm excited to play around with it more. I don't think I'm using it in its best capacity, but I think it could be really cool because, like, I keep on getting texts from a couple different people, like, saying different ideas, and I'm like, if I could just have this, and I'm like, boom, like your idea, like we can fully flesh it out and like put it into the system through the ability of like for me not doing as much and automating that much.
Gotcha. I love it. Let me share with chat. Let me see a couple different things I've been working on. Mostly for me though, I'm still like.
Wait, I did want to
Go ahead,
ask a question.
Yeah, for sure.
GitHub to Vercel. Let's do this here.
You said say it again.
GitHub to Vercel. I
Okay.
like that portion of your workflow. Do you use the Vercel CLI and just push straight to Vercel your code?
I am telling the agents, either Claude, Code, Sonnet, I think, probably not Opus, or I would have ran out by this time,
Yeah.
or Gemini, both in anti-gravity, either using the extension for Cloud Code or just the actual agent thing. You don't know about a Vercel CLI? I do. I'm not in the terminal like at all, like for anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So
how do you push it to Vercel?
I tell it to push to Vercel.
Okay.
That's the cool. Like I just say, deploy it again.
Did
deploy
you
it again, my guy.
With Vercel at some point then?
Say it again.
Did you authenticate it with Vercel then at some point, or do you?
I probably
like in your GitHub? Is it pushing the code to GitHub through that process? Because you might already be doing it and you don't know it.
It's making a repo. It's updating the repo.
So you can. So
I don't know any of that me neither. No show, bro. Say it again one more time.
Are those repos public?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can go in and see them if you would like. But I think you were saying there's like no documentation or anything. That's what you were telling me, right?
Yeah. README is like that page that I was just sharing. That when you have a README, readme.md, it automatically displays that under all of the files. So it's a really good human readable on GitHub, human readable way to understand what it does.
Let me.
That's what
tell it to make your README too.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but why would it not just already make the README?
Because you haven't told it to. And you haven't,
I've told it.
You're also using
to do best practices. That's the best practice that it didn't do. Screw the bots. Just kidding. Tell me again. Say it again.
All right,
let me pull.
Yeah, it's just it's one of multiple best practices that I think we should create a list of here for people, because it is some of these things that are challenging that you just don't know until you butt your head against it for so long or ask someone else for help.
I understand what you guys are saying. I love this. I love it. However, he said, well, if you don't see a README, then ask for one. Don't just leave it bare and walk away. I don't know that it needs a README. And lots of
I
people in
know what I'm
chat
saying,
don't know this.
but it
We
does.
don't know how to use GitHub at all. I'm
Well, that's why
telling
you
you,
watch
guys think
the
I'm joking,
video.
but okay, it's like the conversation that we had with Web3, and we're talking about Ethereum and MetaMask and Gwei and all this stuff, and people are like, I have no idea, like literally no idea what you're talking about. When it comes to GitHub, I have a little bit more knowledge now, but before this, like like I didn't know that the README is like the thing that's populating like when you first open it. It's like the instruction type bot. I would not know that. And most people in chat probably don't either, unless they are already on this development side. So for me to have to know that I have to tell it to make a README, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't do that. Taking a building where I'm talking about now because you are vibe coding stuff now. Perfect. All right, so let's pull up my, I don't know. Ain't nothing in here valuable, I don't think. So
I was
let's
gonna
get
show you how I pushed a Vercel if you want to have an example flow.
Haven't used GitHub in ages. Tech man, what's the word? How you been, family? We out here learning and growing and vibing today. Okay. All right, I'll pull it up. Okay. So I got this one right here. Boom, bada bow. Add to stage. So this is one. This is a repo in my EBV.
You see how it just says add a README?
Yes. I don't know that anybody needs that. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that.
Says, like, I feel like that's like a big green button, right? Like
help people interested. No. Listen, guys. Listen. I understand. I promise you, I understand what you guys are saying. Let me tell you, the majority of people out there, when they're looking at this, we see this repo. I don't know what any of this means. What you guys are telling me is it will say what this is about, why this is here, while all these files are here. At the end, it's at the bottom. It is under all these files. And it says, help people interested in this repo understand your project. I don't know that I need people to understand my project. Come on. I understand that you guys know this now, but somebody looking at this for the first time will be confused. I promise you. Because I don't know how
we're telling you right now to start doing it.
So if I click this button, it's going to be like you type up the README, right?
No, well,
like
you
old
don't
school.
Have to click. You don't have to click it there though. Just tell wherever
somebody would. Z, I'm telling you that.
I know,
somebody
but that's
would.
because GitHub was created so long ago. It's not optimized for agents, right?
Okay,
we're in a different world.
But I see through. You're saying you have looked at a GitHub before. Sure, I have, and I've tried to finagle around it and get whatever I need to. But most of the time, I'm looking at these GitHubs and I am exiting because it look crazy. Most of these best practices are taught in computer science class. If Ryan is correct, most normies would have no idea.
But it's a different world
they're
now.
Looking at. Watch the video. No, people aren't watching the video on GitHub. My God.
Okay, you don't have to watch the video on GitHub. The thing we're trying to say is that while GitHub in the last 20, 30, however many years it has been around, has been specifically for coders and designed for that, we are currently in an age where anyone with a non-technical background has the ability to create agents that can create code, that can create some of these platforms that then you can use and leverage. And that's kind of the beauty of open source software. So if you don't start to try and learn how that works, like right now, all of these repos are hitting tons of stars and like all-time highs in stars because no one's ever used GitHub in this capacity before. It is just a different world. So we're telling you that while that's all true, the platform isn't designed for that. You have the opportunity to understand that you could just grab that URL and tell your AI, clone this and tell me if it applies to me, or like give me a review of it. Like the ability to do that with agents is here and now. So just like understanding that, okay, if you wanted to read it, you can, but like you don't need to. Like that's not the time we're in. Like you can just copy and paste that in and be like, tell me about this.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. I mean, most of the time you're not going to look through someone's code. I might, but I'm not knowing what I'm looking at. You're going to read the README to see what the project does, how to install and run on your own machine. Okay. If I'm more in the building, what's the word, family? But you cannot hide behind this stuff you are saying and also want to be out here trying to code up all this stuff. I sure can. Stop resisting. Stop resisting and just take notes. Nobody's saying you had to be born knowing get facts. You tell them. All right, all right, all right. So this, okay, for anybody in chat, who cares? That GitHub thing, the repo that I made, does this on the screen. So this is
Yeah,
the
I was curious.
little web app, the app thing that I built, vibe coded it, whatever. Take a free GitHub courses that are short and worth watching. I believe you. I believe you. I will get there. I promise. Maybe. No. Okay. So this is just a little asset collector or whatever. I named it asset collector. All it does is take a URL from such and such place and rips it. It's a, you know, it's for some DJ steps. We'll say that, right? It's simple once you learn it. Facts. Yes. I agree. I agree. So going into this, where is this? You know, basically you got the MP3, you know what I'm saying? Hides a little MP4, the video side hides the SoundCloud because it's only, you know what I'm saying? And that's about it. You put in the link, you hit collect asset, and it downloads it. Like all the other millions of, you know, asset downloaders out there. You know what I'm saying? So I built my own vibe coded, and that's what that does. What's it ripping? The MP3 or the MP4, you know? I don't even know if I'm supposed to be showing that on stream, but we are here now. It's for my DJs out there, you know? Ethically playing their stems. Probably not. So moving right along. All right, so let's go to a different one. Let's see. Let's go to a different one.
Wait,
I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Your stream, do whatever you want. Oh my God. Okay. This is okay. So yeah, see. This is why I don't care about no, just like it's fine. All right.
Can you at least press the collect thing so I can see it?
So what I've been using that for is for my content, my Twitch links, all of the assets that I already own, family. Okay. All right. Click that part. Maybe you shouldn't put a README on this. See, thank you. All right. What were you saying? So this is a lesson in naming convention. It's supposed to say Ohnahji asset collector for Ohnahji asset. I'll add that in the README. What kind of flag is that? I can't see it. It's too small. Anyways, okay. So how do I get back to all my other repos? Just hit my thing.
Just get rid of the words asset collector.
Really? There's no button? Come on.
Well, sure there is, bro, but I can't see it. Scroll up.
No, I feel you. All right, so make it no. What, really?
No, it's fine.
Y'all gonna get me sued out here. All right, repos. Let's see, Web3 social, the Grovy multi. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Let's show that one. I don't know. None of these are gonna have readmes. So
yeah, no,
why isn't my bot
from here? Okay. Click on it from Vercel.
Go to Vercel?
Yeah, I mean you may as well.
I'm afraid to show y'all anything now. No, you guys good. All right, whatever. We probably already over there. You know, we so deep in the Web3. So
okay. Do you want
go? All right, so this is what it looks like. So it looks like it's also doing different methods to push these out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what did you want to see here? Just put on remake. Why are you even here looking at my code? I'm crying. All right, fine. I'll go make that one private. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do that right there. Just kidding. So yeah, so what I would want to do is in the future I would say, okay, make the README before I even make the prompt, because the whole prompt is building these things anyway, whatever.
No, you can do it at the end.
What do you mean? Oh, so just why?
Just when you push it. I mean, it's
say,
good
okay,
for
so
your
instead
own
of
reference. It's good for the
do it at the
agent
end.
reference
Okay.
in the future because you can always be like, refer to the README for our plan when you start up a new session. There's like a lot of value in doing
Gotcha.
something like that.
So, okay, should explain what the finished product. Okay,
Um,
that's cool. So just so when I say like deploy this, so when I say because this is what I've been doing. I've been saying it says okay, I'm done. I finished it or whatever. It's like go check it out on localhost, and I do that. I'm like cool, okay, we're ready, whatever. And then I'm like okay, let's deploy on Vercel and GitHub. Just say deploy on GitHub and make the README.
yeah, before,
Perfect.
yeah, make the
Before
README and
what?
then deploy. But yeah, in that order.
It won't know the difference.
Probably
Oh.
not. It doesn't know, like, it
Mm,
doesn't have common knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, the beautiful thing is it can do anything you want it to, but you can't just, like, assume it understands what we perceive as self explanatory, right? So, like, that's the biggest thing. So, like, I've been always pushing it to, like, learn every single time I do something and have it do something new. I say, go research best practices for this online and then do it
yeah.
because it just like doesn't ever have good context.
So okay, so what I'm hearing you say to me that is important for chat or whoever is listening to these things, if I'm having a list of stuff, like I'm telling a human, hey, I need you to do the laundry, I need you to sweep the floor, and I need you to put away the dishes. The human's gonna know that I can complete those in any order just as long as I get them done. But you're saying the computers, the bots, these AI engines, they're going to do the first step first, no matter what.
Not no
Even if it's
matter
like,
what, if you tell it to prioritize when you give it a list of tasks and organize it by priority, it will do that. But it won't do that if you don't tell it to do that.
but you said I needed to tell it instead of saying, okay. So what I'm hearing you say is the README is part of deployment.
It can be. I mean, like you can do it
I'm
at any
kidding.
time, right? I do it at. I'm
That's
just
what I
telling
just
you what
said.
I
You
do.
said don't do it anytime. I said deploy it and do the
I
README,
mean,
and
you
you're like,
can.
no,
I'm just
reverse it.
saying, like, if you say deploy it and add a README, it will probably deploy it and then add a README, which at some point you're going to need to push to GitHub again or wherever you're deploying it, I guess. Which that's all I'm
Oh, but
saying.
it's not
Like,
it's not going to know that the README needs to be deployed also.
maybe it will. I don't
I'll
know. Like
test both.
sometimes they
Okay.
do, sometimes they don't. Right? Like you can't trust. AI creates fuzzy inputs and fuzzy outputs. Right? Like so, like
But
you can't. You need to add parameters to get your fuzzy output to be as good and clear of an output that you want in like the lane that you want it to be. AI works
but
really well in containers. Right?
okay, I like that. I like that. But what I'm asking, like specifically for chat, and I got my gurus here. All the gurus are here. If we are talking to GPT, Claude, whoever, whatever LLM, is it best practice
No,
to give it the list of instructions in order, or
okay.
does it not matter, or
So,
it depends on
okay,
the
I'm gonna
task?
read through what I see through said, and I actually super agree with it. So don't do it at the end. It is the end of the day the answer. You should be doing it at the beginning during the planning step when you're creating your PRD.
That's what I'm. Oh
So
my
like,
god,
but that is part of the README. So like that's what he said. I mean, I agree with that.
that's what I said.
Yeah. Sure. So you can do it. I would just you ask, you
Okay.
can do it at any time. I'm just saying, like, I just say read through this thing and do and at the end because the README is different than the plan. Because the plan is usually just
Yeah.
name plan.md file. You can just have the README look through the plan and say, like, what is this? Right. Or you can tell it to make the README at the beginning. The README doesn't actually matter. I'm just saying for people like you and me, where we're sharing GitHub repositories to each other right now, or anyone, or when I share a GitHub repository to you, you can scroll through. You don't have to look at the code. You can just read through the human readable document of what this does, why it could be beneficial to you. And like what I do is if it sounds interesting, I just star it so I can come back through it later because I know in the future my AI is going to be able to just go through all my GitHub starred repos and see like, okay, does this apply to me? Is this something I can take away? And I can use that as like a step of like okay, these are like default things that I want, open source repositories that I want my AI to at least think about or consider in this project. So like that's my mentality towards it.
Gotcha. Okay, I love it. I love
I
it.
suggest
Sean,
that to a lot of things.
say it again.
So I suggest like starring things that are interesting to you when you read the repository, like when you read the read,
Okay.
right?
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Shaw said, why don't you just tell it at the end to create a README that tells the user what the project does, instructions to install it and use it? That's what I thought. I was, okay, I understand.
That's what
IC3 said you would. That's what the README is for, which is different from the plan. But most people would not know what you guys are.
Bro, this is not for most people though. That's what we're trying to explain. Like we're trying to say these
I
are best
want
practices
most
for
people to
most.
start coding. I want that's what this is
So
for.
yeah, so you have
I'm
to
vibe
teach people
coding. I
that
want
like
most people to
the plan part is like the biggest part of vibe coding is the
Yeah.
planning and like the documentation and like the
Yeah.
organization of like you have an AI at your fingertips, but you need to make sure you steer it in the right direction.
So I'm getting stuck on that. Okay. Okay. So, but what I'm saying, guys, what I'm saying
Yes,
is,
no one's
here,
gonna
let me
know.
listen.
But
So what? But what?
I was gonna say when you do like I did project management in my previous job, and like my job was to go through and manage these projects and manage people that like we all didn't necessarily know every single like step of the project. Like wait, you learn through experience and like finding out and testing the boundaries and asking your peers what best practices are for that so you don't get stuck on the same thing that they got stuck on for years, right? Like I spent so many
Right.
years not using GitHub because I didn't understand how to do it, but then the second I had like even just a chat GPT level, but a very low level of that, but more windsurf. When I started
Yeah.
asking windsurf, just pushed it to GitHub, and I didn't even think about how to do the oh my goodness, like what is this git add? What is this git commit? What is this git push? And I just said,
Yeah.
fucking do it. Like I got through the boundary that I thought that was around me that I like psychologically believed, but like just needed to just try it to believe and try it out, right? Like, and the cool thing is you have people that have tried this for years and years to like get to that experience point to where like we can like I am very blessed that I got some kind of coding background, but I'm also like experiencing so many things for the first time that I would love to be in an area where I was around my peers that were like super vibe coding. That's why I like really enjoy chatting with Candy, seeing what she's doing. Because she has a super non-technical side and is going crazy like building some of these tools, right?
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. No, well, the issue is like the agents are coming, right? Like you use it. Like, why not leverage your opportunity to be here also to educate people about how you do it? Like, I could show you right now my workflow from like a terminal in Claude Code, like terminal and going to pulling our like repository, pushing it to GitHub, and then like going to Vercel and pulling that from GitHub. That's kind of what I do and like how my process is because then any change I do to my code, I always tell it to push to GitHub because at any point my AI messes stuff up, I can go back to a previous GitHub commit because you can go back through that history. It's your version control for like you're like in Google Docs how you could go back and go into your history if you mess something up. Okay, so PRD is just another word for plan. I don't know what ERD stands for, to be honest with you.
Product requirements document.
I think that there's a lot of value in like okay, there's this GitHub repository called Superpowers that I've been using a lot, and it just does all the planning and stuff for you. So you have a dash brainstorm skill, you have a dash plan skill, and you have a dash build where it like actively like thinks about it from that perspective.
What?
I love these guys.
Oh, chat.
Yeah. Okay, so you can share it.
What are you talking about?
So what is
Oh,
this
this on this.
chain?
What? Say what?
It says lens data. What is this? Is this the same?
Lens. Yeah, none of this does anything. This is just
Okay.
the skeleton, I guess. Well, I was trying to connect and drop in the Grove docs, so lens chains, file ecosystem thing, files management thing. I was trying to build something around that. So, but yeah.
Yeah. So like I spent for my Zao OS the longest time I've ever spent in the planning process. I spent over an hour just talking to the AI about the
Yeah.
plan for and research for this platform because I knew it was a big project. So like I spent time
How
making it ready and
did I
like
lose
making
you? Oh, you're
connections,
still talking. Sorry.
understand. Can you hear me? Ba, ba, ba. But yeah, no. So I was just testing and like in the planning phase for over an hour before I started building.
You know what I'll do
What?
is I'm gonna open anti-gravity and I'm gonna tell it to make a README for one of these things, and it can and we'll do that together and we'll view the README because that tells you guys what these things are supposed to do. Let's do that.
Cool. I like that. Um, I'm also curious how it pushes to for sale dash GitHub. So
Oh,
go.
you want to see my anti-gravity?
I mean, if you don't want to show it, you don't have to. I'll
Hey, I
sh-
mean,
well,
I don't know. I don't know what I
I'll
should be
share my
showing or what I should
workflow.
not, man. What
Oh
ails
my
you when you stumble across it in a year?
Yes, exactly. Actually,
Oh,
that's a great
we're talking
point. I've been really enjoying going back through my GitHub repositories from like half a year ago and being like, Claude Opus, baby, boom, check this bad Larry out and fix it. like, just like
smart.
do what I was trying to friggin' do in the first place because I had my README in there in the plan. So like. That's the other thing. When AI gets better, like, and I've already realized this myself. Like, that's why I'm telling you right now the power of it, especially as we're clawing it up and like getting into a phase where like the next version of Open Cloud, whatever that is from a big company or whatever, Claude, bringing everything together, bringing all this like ability gives you the ability to then go back through any documentation and stuff you do have out there and be like, okay, like some of these are the things that I've been building. I'm going through and like one of the reasons I added one of the only unique things to my client is a simple like extra filters on your followers and following for Farcaster because
Okay.
I wanted my first mini app. I went back through all my GitHub. My first mini app that I pushed was a follower churn GitHub. I tried to do it, it didn't work. Right. So now like coming back to it, like just integrating it into what I'm building overall. So I think there's so much power in like just putting anything you can out there and like making sure you push it to GitHub so that then you can go back through it and dive in, right?
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
Yeah, dude. It's a lot of fun. I'm
Is it?
yeah,
I'm
dude.
just kidding.
Like you
I'm
have to just
totally joking.
you have to what is your biggest challenge in understanding how like what's your biggest roadblock right now for that?
For which part? I wouldn't even know. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even look. I wouldn't even know. I'm trying to find. I'm trying probably file management. I don't even know which file folder this is. Actually, I can go to recents. Let's go to recents.
Yikes.
You mean yikes?
I
Let's see. I think I think it is this one. Let's see. I don't even know if it's gonna run out here on this battery power. Wish there was a plug out here, man. But it's all good. Nah, this is the smart contract that it built. Just kind of fly too. I had to check it with another LM, like, yo, is this smart contract safe? And it was like, yeah, cool. And it was diving in, telling me all the steps of the smart contract. That's another game. That's a game changer. So I understand that. So don't give me mine. It doesn't work on my laptop. My laptop is old, man. That's rude. Y'all clowning today. I love it.
So yeah, the README is just a simple, like, because it auto populates. That's the reason why we're telling you that for GitHub. Like, it auto populates there on that page.
Cool.
Right. So like, let me share this screen. Right. My research page. So this is, I don't know if you're pulled up, but
Yeah, I got you.
okay. This is the main page for everything, right? And if I scroll down here, I have the README, right? Like, that gives more of an explanation. But even if I go into the research page and scroll down here, there is a README that explains how this specific folder is also like navigable, right? So like, you can go into a Farcaster deep dive on 21 and just click in here and then like dive into how this is. And if you have it as README, it is readable in GitHub, right? Like, that's the only plus side. Like we've been talking about, like, it might not be the best way to see or view anything right now, but like, it is how GitHub works and like how most people collaborate with code over the internet right now. But yeah.
All right. Let me see if this works. You took it out? All right. Let's see. Share screen. My thing is crawling, but we are. Share. Boom. Got it. Where we at? Shout out to chat, man. Y'all is wait, what happened to my screen share? Can't access the screen. Try a different screen. Oh my god. You said say it again? Say it again?
Try it again.
Try it again. Got this. Share. It's sharing. WTech. It is not. That's so weird. Oh wait, no, there it goes. Oh my god. It's crawling. Okay, family, here we go. Boom. Anti-gravity, you know, Google's Visual Studio Code clone, basically. I think. Here's a little Claude extension joint that I be using. And I'm gonna say, create a README. That's it, right? It should know. Create a README. Should I say for GitHub, or there's no other README for anywhere else? It knows.
Just say create a README for this and push it to GitHub. Or shit, no, wait.
It should know. It should know this already.
I don't know.
Wait, what? But didn't what we're supposed to
I don't know how you're pushing it.
I told you, I tell it.
Okay, so tell it however you tell it.
So, but I don't tell it to create a README. So okay, so
just say that, yeah, kind.
You said what?
Yeah, just said that.
Oh my god. Create a README. Do I need to say push it to GitHub?
Just say create a README first and see what it does. You can do the push to GitHub as a second command.
Creator, that simple. So just say, why do I need to say, okay, that makes sense.
It'll know though, like, yeah.
Will it?
Well, let's
see. It's got the little, do you want to see the whole thing? Can I do the,
No, I mean I
Wait,
can see
let
that.
me look at the project structure to understand what the app is about before creating a README. I just got to dive back into the memory file. Okay, so we got the little memory.md. I see you.
Not gonna lie, I don't read a lot of this.
Hey, but it's kind of cool though. It's kind of cool. Like I get a lot of
Yeah,
like
I'm actually
I
building.
understand about like what it's doing. I just want to see how you guys figure this out. Wow, Shaw. Thanks. Thanks for that. Just let us, the developer in the chat's like, I want to see how you newbies struggle through putting a README to the GitHub. To the repo. This is taking forever. It's wrangling. So in my project folder, we got the app. And I don't know. I don't know how to build none of this in React at all. Is it amusing? It is amusing. What? Say what? What's amusing? This? Watching the bots is amusing, or watching me talk to the bots is amusing. Yep. There we go. Okay, cool. Here we go. So the Grove app decentralized file storage manager built on the Grove, the lens chain, blah, blah, blah. README created. It
You
covers
can just
features,
say
tech
now.
stack.
Just say now. Push it to GitHub.
Push it to my repo.
Yeah, sure.
I don't have to say deploy to my repo. What do you mean,
I don't know.
sure?
What do you normally do? Just say what you normally do.
No, Z, you're missing the point. We went through the GitHub and there's not a README in sight. I don't do any of this.
No, I know, but what do you do at the
No,
end
you
of
no, you
building it
don't.
to get it to the website? Like push
He
deploy.
said, wait. What are we waiting for? What's up? Did it already do it? Check the repo first. Yeah, okay. I was thinking that too. Okay, it might have already did it itself. Let's
Oh,
see.
okay.
Why? Okay,
It
okay.
doesn't say anything, but
Let's see.
maybe it did. That's a good point.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's put y'all. Dude, my computer is crawling. It's about to die too. What if it just died and it was an epic cliffhanger? All right. Here we go. Refresh. I ain't no read me here, family. It says created. It may have just synced. It did not, I don't think. But hold on. I know I'm not sharing either.
Yeah, I
Wait,
mean,
am I?
there's an exclamation point next to your master, next to master, and I think that means it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you see that asterisk at the bottom left?
No, I was looking at GitHub. Hold on, let me see. The bottom, what?
You see the bottom left where it says master?
Successfully launched. Oh, yeah, this. Yeah, this up here.
Yeah, so
This
the
right here?
asterisk means it's not pushed to GitHub. It means it's
This
not.
down here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if
W.
it just says
I did not know
master,
that.
that means you're done. That means
Isn't it
it's
green?
synced up.
Waiting for you to approve
Yeah,
the,
the green
the
tiles.
comments.
Just say push
Commits,
it to GitHub.
Push to GitHub.
Yeah, because I think you are already doing it.
It's accomplishing. Crunching. The user wants to push to GitHub. Let me check the current Git status and remote config. Okay. Yep. Check the Git config. Blah blah blah. Yep. On the branch master, untracked files, there's no remote configure. Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to create a new GitHub push to it, or do you have an existing? Use existing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then do you want to go copy that link?
No. What's the remote you are? This is it. Okay. Maybe this might be the wrong file folder also too, y'all. No, hey, don't, that it really might be.
It's just on the desktop. It says Groove app.
No, there's many. There's a couple. This is good practice for you.
I'm confused. There's a couple what?
What? Say it again.
There's a couple what?
Folders that say Grove app. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, why your file management's a mess.
Oh yeah. You guys already knew that. You guys already do that. The calendar's a mess, the email's a mess, it all translates over. We here vibe coded, right? We coded. All right, let me see.
Oh, by the way, for the calendar thing, I just ended up embedding my Calendly into the website because I thought that was
That's
easier than trying to do the whole thing right now. But I definitely think that there's value in just manually making it.
I've been rocking Calendly too. It's cool. Why? How come I can't find? You don't need to keep those if you're using. That's what I need. Okay, that is the comment. Hold on, throw that up on the screen. So anybody struggling like me, you don't need to keep all those folders on your computer. Save them
Oh
to disk
yeah,
space
no,
because
exactly,
it is in the cloud, the Git cloud.
exactly.
It's
That's
living
that's
in.
one thing I haven't been doing. I haven't been deleting stuff from my thing, but that's a great.
Oh, I didn't. Perfect. That's a
You can delete
W
anything you
stream.
put to GitHub
How would
because
I
you
know
can
that?
because it's like Google Docs. I've been saying that.
How would I know that? That's what you have not been saying GitHub's like Google Docs. You have
I
never
did
once said
earlier
that.
today.
When? You
I
said GitHub
said
is like Google Docs.
I said it's like collaborators because you can invite collaborators,
That's two different things.
but and then
Educate
I said
yourself,
it's like Google Docs.
bro. I am. I'm educating myself on some
But
other
why do you
stuff.
keep saying, how would I
If you
know
watch the
that? You're not supposed to know that. We're telling you, dude, take a
I know
software
that's the
engineering class
point.
or take advice from people who have all done this like before. And I'm
Right.
learning for the first time as well. Because like
Yes.
I
And
didn't
now
do
that
software engineering. I had one or two classes that we had specifically like software engineering classes, but I
yeah.
never like I was just like not understanding what was going on and able to make do with what I needed to make do with, right? So like this is also for me the first time I'm actually like diving into how software works with like individuals collaborating with each other, right? Like if I shared with you my repo or you even with one of yours, if I saw your repo on the thing and it's public, I can tell my AI agent clone this repo and it'll add the whole code to my folder and I can do with it what I want, add in upgrades and whatever. And then I could potentially push that to my GitHub as a right like or to yours as a like different branch and push it as a request to add it into yours, right? But sometimes it's easier to just like build it on your own because then you don't want to like necessarily have okay. How much battery do you have? You probably gotta go soon. But which I'm fine with because I got to rock out here in a couple minutes. But
Oh, you got a dip? You got a dip?
we should you should make a list of all of your streams. You should go and ask Notebook LLM through all of the things that my chat and different people have told me about soft like vibe coding. Let's make a list of like best practices vibe coding because you should definitely like I want to build that on our web page because I think that is like very good to like create best practices, especially like a .md that we could like just link up, right? So yeah,
Okay. All right. We can you still
your
hit me up.
agent can send the URL.
Get a Neo. You know what? Actually, Shaw, I've been looking at the little Neos. You know, that's the whole reason I got the Mac Mini to try it out, see what it's capable of. But I might see what's up with the. Actually, I'm lying. You know why? Because they don't have a black one. They only got the purple and the blue. You know what I'm saying?
You only buy
They ain't
black
on us
books.
without the black one. But I'll be looking at them for sure. Let me. All right, should be all right. Dang, I need like 4 more hands, y'all. Need like 4 more hands. We're gonna get this going. Let's try it. Boom. They make skins. I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that.
I have a purple one on my
Oh
Mac.
shoot. I wish this door was push instead of pull. But let
Actually,
me
this is my cover right here. B. We got a pizza DAO, a Boston DAO, uh, what artivism event, Midget Church. We got an Ellsworth sticker. National Ski Patrol safety sticker and bonfires. So yeah, this is
Sick.
my skin. Then I definitely will get a new one at some point when I start getting more Zao stuff.
It's fire.
Stickers, because that's like the next, like that's why I want to do this nouns thing coming up here. Sorry, I'm putting it back on. But yeah, I do have to rock out here, and I know you're running out of
Yeah,
battery.
Yeah. So good. Hey, WW Learning family. I love the
day two. I could do
out
100.
sticker for sure. You said what now?
I said day 2 out of 100. I'm excited because it was yesterday was 199 days until the event that I want to host here. So doing 100 days of streaming kind of in preparation to then have 99 preparation days of like, okay, these are the next 100 days that'll be to the event. It'll be a good opportunity to really like push that boundary forward, especially as we're diving deeper into it with Wave Wars and different brands, with you here. So yeah, super enjoying the journey so far, and I'm excited to see like what different things I could do in terms of uniqueness to bringing some of the things back together of what I've been wanting to do for the last few years. So
I love it. Keep cooking, man.
Yeah, dude. 5 p.m. I'm gonna make this nouns auction and start that off today.
Okay.
It's be $5 in Ethereum right now, and gonna start the auctions and start building it out through that, and give one to each ZOL, so you'll actually have one off rip. Right now, we're just using the Z for the logo, and I'm gonna retransmit back through traits. So I would love your help in creating a couple of traits. If there's a specific thing that I would love if you could create something like this, which I don't know if you can with your sports fandoms, but I'm going to share it with you. For here, let me find it here.
I was gonna move into the thing, get the little plug, but this coffee shop is going crazy.
Yeah,
it's busy today. What's today? Thursday? Yeah. Also, y'all, tomorrow, before I forget, tomorrow we got another Undivided Attention. This has been a goated week, 3 this week. And tomorrow we got Wildy Martinez in the building. Wildy's been killing it. She's an incredible artist of utilizing AI tools to go crazy. I think she was recently at Adobe Max. She's got a little Firefly partnership cooking. She's heavily on Midjourney and all that good stuff as well too. So yeah, it's dope. Doing Ohnahji March Madness bracket and giveaway an NFT. Too late for that? Nah, it's not too late for that.
We do it today. We did it today.
Yeah. Smart. I'm gonna vibe code it. Vibe code a whole new platform. With no readme. I'm just joking. Oh, the game's already started? Oh, well, never mind.
Oh.
I seen a couple of places, the Web3 places had Farcaster.
I joined the better one.
Did you?
I did too. They had a nice randomized button. So I was like, boom, randomize, enter, boom, randomize, enter. There was a little bit of a bug with like changing things. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to take whatever it's randomly going to give me. And a bunch of them were like super upsets. And I was like, well, whatever. Like this would be fun to watch at least. But I think it's cool that there's still a lot of like people keep on asking me like why I'm doing like Farcaster stuff still. And I think it's like there's so many crazy. There are a couple like interesting conversations when I'm like saying like first conversations with people where I mentioned that I've been spending a lot of time focused on Farcaster recently.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's so many really crazy good builders over there in communities and like community building that there's a great place to bring like if you're looking to get testing and get users to like bring your and onboard your first few users of like finding people that will test out your app. But yeah, dude, I had a blast. I'm gonna rock it out again tomorrow. I'm gonna probably start surrounding my streams around like when the auction ends, especially. So
Okay.
because
It's
that'll be
fire.
just like a nice, good like once throughout the daytime. So yeah,
Heck yeah.
I'm excited. We're gonna add in a lot of fun things, and yeah, for now that'll help me also be able to put a portion of the Zao or Zabal treasury that I have in my personal wallet into a community treasury that I can then actually
Sick.
not have to worry about as much.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Keep cooking, man. Building all things. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Keep going, man. I'll see you in the show. Okay. Yeah. I'll look out for the noti for the streams and all that good stuff. Sure.
Hell yeah.
I love the 100 day push. Let's get it. That's fire.
Awesome.
That's fire.
Well, I will catch you soon,
All right, G.
and we'll keep on cooking. 214. So
Okay.
what are we at? How far away are you? 144. So you'll be at 365 just like a month or two before the event. So yeah,
Hey.
make sure we get you out here. I got a lot of ideas. I want to definitely make a let's talk about Ethereum like bit about it. Would love for both of you guys to like come out here and us to like really record it, have a good
Okay.
conversation with all of the folks that are coming out here, right? So
That. It's fire. I
sure.
like it.
Awesome. Well, I will catch everyone soon next week, tomorrow. I got the notification yesterday that I had to, for some reason, I still had to watch a video to get my 19-day streak with you. And it's like, oh, shoot, that's pretty cool. Or 19 stream, but for you, it's day.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool that it does that. That dopamine definitely could get you there to like really lock in on finding different Twitch streamers as well, like rating different folks. Yeah, definitely want to get back into that. I don't know if how much you've been doing that recently.
Say it again. Doing what?
Rating other Twitch streamers.
Oh, rating them. I started up again. Who was that? Nacho. I think Nacho in the building. He was telling me, "Yeah, like do some raids." So I started that back up again after I hit that 100 raid mark.
You should. Ted is streaming.
Ted's live. All right. Well, I'll try it. I'm
not.
computerless unless the spot opens up and I can plug in. We'll see how it goes. What time is it right now? What time is it right now?
2:43.
43. All right. All right. Yeah, I probably got 15, 30, 45 minutes. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
If I get in there and the spot opens up, I'll plug in. But these people look locked in with their studies and vibe coding.
Well, yeah. Do you want to give me an overall impression of yesterday?
Say it again.
Yesterday.
Do I want to, or do I say it again? Do you want to give an overall impression?
Yeah, of the like overall thoughts on the stream yesterday. Like Swarthy had her like, let's talk about Ethereum. Like I feel like it was a good long conversation. There's a lot of great specific moments. I want to watch back through it. Because I
got some more. I got some more little clips to clip up. You know, I got them in the queue waiting. One little strategy. So I got some clips I want to clip up and send out. But yeah, it was an amazing conversation, bro. Goated. Like I'm more inspired, like just to build on chain again for sure. So yeah, heck yeah.
Let's build on with the Ohnahji. If you want to build a couple of those Ohnahji traits, we can add them in the rotation. So I definitely have some ideas for like finding ways to include all of the different communities that are kind of co-mingling in this. So yes,
might just have to put a cool little grad cap in there. You feel me? When was this combo? Last night. So we did a double stream yesterday, Shaw. We had Let's Talk About Web.
Yeah,
Let's Talk About ETH.
Yeah,
episode 2 last night, 3 p.m. PST.
It was a blast. I'm excited for working more with Swarthy and cooking up with him. So yeah, just like doing more noun stuff. We bought a noun recently, so just yes sir, yes sir.
I know. I like that one in the logo, but I like your OG.
No, yeah,
especially since the noun is like joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I think because of the way you did it, but I'm excited. I think we're here. 2026 is gonna be a nuts year. Everything is going crazy as it is. So like being able to have something you can be consistent about and lock in on is so important. So let's all keep cooking.
All right, for sure.
Day 2. Catch you guys.
All right, man. Good to see you. Peace.
Yo, so one of the things I could not figure out is I think when I leave, the thing still streams to my stuff until after.
Does it?
Okay.
Let
Sweet.
me. Can you disconnect?